What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome to the first Pokemon ROM hack walkthrough here on the channel. And, alright, title screen, you didn't have to fade away right when I was about to announce the name of the game, but this is Pokemon Gaia. Look at this, we got big ol' Regigigas on the title screen. That's when you know things are about to get serious. Yeah, Pokemon Gaia has been a pretty big ROM hack. I think a lot of fans love this one, and that's a big reason why I chose it to be kind of the first ROM hack walkthrough here on the channel. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. You might as well just hop right in. Now, it's going to start out similarly to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. As a matter of fact, like the graphics and stuff will remind you a lot of the Gen 1 remakes. And then we will meet Professor Redwood. This is the professor in this game, and he's just going to introduce you to the Pokemon world and all that good stuff. Sent out a Kabuto. That's because he's actually an archaeologist as well, so that's kind of a neat little aspect of him. But yeah, as I said, this is the first ROM hack walkthrough that I'm doing, and I want to go ahead and say it now right at the beginning. The only time I played through Pokemon Gaia, I think I got about halfway through the game, and then I stopped playing. And along with that, that was at least like 6 years ago or something, maybe 5 years ago. Like, it has been a long time since I've touched this game. By the way, can we appreciate the really cool trainer sprite here? I mean, this sprite is really sick. And of course, I'm gonna call myself TQ like usual. Unfortunately, over in the Pokemon Y walkthrough, we have enough character spaces to fit Terraquake, but in these games, we do not. But yeah, as I was saying, been a while since I've played this game, so I'm gonna have a guide up next to me. It's not like my usual, like, organized Bulbapedia guide, so I may struggle to read through it sometimes. However, I'm still going to do my best to try and just list out, you know, all the Pokemon that you can get in new areas and kind of like what's going on in the plot. And hopefully I can find most of the items as well. Speaking of items, first thing you want to do is grab a potion from the PC. And before I even move, I want to go ahead and head over to the options. And, okay, never mind, the text is already on fast. And we'll set this little frame here. I don't really know what I want to set it to. I like this clean white little border here. I think that looks nice. But let's go ahead and head on downstairs. Of course, we're going to meet our mom like usual. However, she's going to tell us that we've already forgot something. Yeah, that's right. She's going to hand us a letter. And apparently this lady wants us to give her a book over at the Reliquia Ruins. No clue if I pronounced that right. But yeah, where the heck is this book? Well, it's actually back upstairs. So like I was saying, we already forgot to grab something. So we gotta run back up and pick it up. It's like the only book sitting on your desk. And it's called the Dusty Tome, I believe. So go ahead and grab that and make your way outside. But first, our mom's gonna give us the running shoes so we can start moving around. And yeah, unlike Fire Red and Leaf Green, you know, you don't have to wait till after the first gym to get your running shoes. You get them basically right off the bat, which is very nice. But yeah, just to kind of touch on what I was saying a second ago, just going to, I think y'all saw my mouse there for a second, by the way. But yeah, just going to do my best to try and, you know, make this more of a walkthrough instead of just like a playthrough. But again, I mean, it's been so long since I've touched this game. I've never actually completed this game. And so just cut me some slack, you know? But anyways, this is our house. Somehow it's not our mom's house. I guess we pay the bills around here. And this is, I'm going to go with Salanto Town. By reading through the guide that I'm using, I can already tell there's so many things that I have no idea how to pronounce correctly. So, hey, yell at me in the comments if you want for saying something wrong. But I'm just going to go with Salanto Town. And over here we've got the Salanto Library. Now, we'll come back here in just a second. You can't go off to the left just yet, so let's explore the rest of this beginning little area. So right here, this lady will want you to give her an Oranberry for her Meowth. I think it's like sick or something, but we don't even have an Oranberry yet, so we cannot do that. And I don't think there's really anything happening in this house. Off to the right over here is another blocked path. This is the Salanto Grove, which will take you to Mount Ignis. However, this guy says the cable cars are down or something like that. So we can't go that way. I mean, the game's really forcing you to go one direction, but that's how all Pokemon games are. I do want to touch on the Salanto condominiums, though. Couple of notable things here. This lady's talking about HMs and stuff, which I'll get to in a second, because there are HMs in this game, but they do work slightly differently than usual. This lady right here, you can bring any of your Pokeball, or well, Pokemon and Pokeballs. I tried to say Pokeball and Pokemon at the same time. And whatever Pokeball your Mon is in, she will change it to a Premier Ball. Right down here at the end of this little hallway is a potion. If you have a full team of 6 and you talk to this guy, he will give you an Old Rod. And then the man behind the desk here, I think will want to see a Shuppet. And yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen if you show him a Shuppet. But also, I mean, it's just the Old Rod, so I don't think I'm going to bother trying to catch a full team of 6 just to get the Old Rod. But you can grab that if you want. Of course, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so you sort of have to wait a little bit. But the main area you need to check out is the Reliquia Ruins. Again, I have no idea if I'm saying that right, so, you know, I'm just going to go with the Reliquia. Here's some Rock Smash boulders. We were talking about HMs a second ago. What's nice about HMs in this game is that, yeah, you got to teach them to a Pokemon and whatnot, but you don't have to have gym badges to use them outside of battle, so you can start using HMs as soon as you get them. Anyways, let's head down these stairs. We can talk to this lady. She looks kind of weird. I want to say this is like one of the Hex Maniacs, or, you know, some type of trainer class like that. Down here's a nice little beach. This fisherman has nothing really for us. Off to the right is some more boulders that you can smash. And, you know, I'm sure we may try to come back here later, but of course we do not have Rock Smash. So all we want to do is talk to this lady who's hiding from us behind these rocks. So, yeah, I took my time, alright? I'm new to this game, basically. I wanna check things out. And this is an older lady, and she's talking about the, I don't know, Elders of Orbtus. I haven't even mentioned it yet, but the region name is Orbtus. So, yeah, that is the name of the region. But, apparently, the book that we have was stolen from her family by some librarian. And, she's gonna ask if you can return it to her. I don't really know what this book's all about. You can say no, but then she's going to try to challenge you to a battle. Of course, you don't have any Pokemon, so she's just going to take it from you instead. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. And I have a feeling this is some big-time foreshadowing. You can't read what's on that little stone right there, unfortunately, so it's time to head back into town and see what is going on. Our mom's going to come running out at us. Hey, you usually don't see your mom, like, coming out of your house, but she's here now. She's going to tell you that the professor in the town is handing out 3 free Pokemon. I mean, what in the world? Let's get over there right now. I mean, I'm taking free Pokemon any day of the week. And he's going to be located back in the library that we saw a second ago. So let's head in here, and you can basically just skip past this first room, go straight to the back, and here's Professor Redwood. And he says, at last, a third person. Like, was he really just sitting here with 3 Pokeballs, just, like, waiting for 3 random people to walk in? And you can see there's 2 other, like, unique sprites next to us. I'm sure these are going to be our rivals throughout the game, or at least one of them will be. And yeah, he's kind of gonna introduce you to the town and whatnot, and, oh, wait, never mind, this lady's out of here. Well, I guess she doesn't really want to be a part of a Pokemon adventure, so it's just us and this dude in the blue. Now, this is a ROM hack, so you may be wondering who are the starters. Well, the starters are actually the Sinnoh starters. We got Turtwig over here in the middle, Chimchar, and then on the right, Piplup. Now, when choosing my team for this playthrough, didn't take me too long to decide which starter I want, because if you remember, in my Pokemon Platinum walkthrough here on this same channel, I chose Chimchar. So I don't want to use a Chimchar again, and in my Pokemon Pearl walkthrough way back on the main channel, my first thing I uploaded to YouTube, I chose Turtwig. So the only one I haven't used in a series is Piplup, so that's exactly who I'm going to use in this one. I know Turtwig, Torterra, like, they're my favorite Pokemon, but I got to choose Piplup, because, I don't know, I kind of just want to use a Piplup. I love Empoleon too. I mean, if I had to rank the Sinnoh starters, it would probably go Turtwig, Piplup, Chimchar, and that's not to say Chimchar's bad. I mean, I think the Sinnoh region just has the best lineup of starters. And I'm going to name it Happy Feet, because why not? Also, I love the steel typing, and Empoleon's part steel, so. Anyways, of course, our rival, who we don't even know yet, is going to choose the starter that's super effective against us. I mean, that's what almost all rivals do. So he's going to then challenge us to a battle, but first we have to name him. Actually, this could be a girl, I'm not even sure yet. I guess we'll see in the in-battle sprite. Wasn't really thinking of a name for our rival. So, man, I don't really know, like, Pokemon Gaia. I don't know what the heck to call this thing. We'll call it just good old classic Billy, okay? Taking on Billy. I guess. So it's kind of weird that you're just put on the spot. And yeah, you're actually not going to fight him right now. So there we go. I've already made a mistake. Oh no, I screwed up already. You do fight him later on in the next town over. But we can go ahead and take a look at Piplup, I guess. Happy Feet, the boy. And it's got a careful nature. No idea what that does. Oh, looks like it tells us. I think it boosts special defense and lowers special attack. That is not good. Okay. Well, we just start with Pound and Growl for now, but you know what? We're going to work with what we got. So this dude was blocking us earlier, but now that we have a Pokemon, we can head off to the left, and this will lead us over to Salanto Path. So this acts as the first route in this game, and right over here you can find a hidden antidote. And the Pokemon you can find here include Zigzagoon, Tailo, Bidoof, Bunnelby, Hoppip, and Budew. So, you know, sort of your typical early game mons. However, it's a decent amount of options. Trust me, you will have a ton of options of Pokemon to catch here in the beginning portions of the game. I actually plan on catching another Mon before the first gym even. But yeah, some pretty decent options here. However, we don't have Pokeballs, and you probably noticed there's no... Okay, we're starting out by getting critted. That's great. But you probably noticed there's no Pokemon in the starting town, so you can't even buy them yet. So don't really worry about trying to catch anything quite yet. Yeah, this is going to eventually take us to Arkentown. And, again, no idea if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to go with it. Yeah, just backtrack to talk to this youngster. He's just talking about ledges and whatnot. But yeah, Arkentown is where the professor is waiting for us because he has, like, some things to give us. And then, not to mention, we do have that rival battle as well. And you know we can't just hide away from taking on our rival. I mean, what kind of trainer would we be at that point? So, Bunnelby, please don't crit me with the tackle. Could you imagine I lose to a wild Bunnelby? Okay, no, you're just going to waste your time going for agility. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that, okay? Alright, so down you go. I'd like to at least get to level 6 before that rival fight because the rival is going to have his starter at level 5. Fortunately, you know, he's not going to have a super effective move or anything like that. But the 2 potions that we picked up are going to come in handy here. Can heal up Happy Feet again. I have used a Piplup before in the Sinnoh games. However, it's been a long time, I'm pretty sure. It's been a pretty darn long time. And I think real quickly, just going to speed up this battle. Not going to try and use the speed up button very often in this walkthrough, but for something like that, I'll go ahead and just do it to knock out that wild Zigzagoon. And then you can try going up this way, but there's more boulders blocking the way. I mean, it seems like everywhere is getting blocked off by these boulders. So, hey, once we get Rock Smash, some more things will open up. But we are just about... Looks like you can use Rock Climb up there, by the way. Don't have that yet. But yeah, we are now in Arkentown. So let's get to exploring the place. Why not? First house, he says everyone here is obsessed with archaeology. Well, no wonder Professor Redwood lives here then. Bro is an archaeologist himself. And we'll go to his place in a little bit. I want to check out some of the other houses. And hey, we get the potion right back that we just used. So I appreciate that, random man. I'm glad you just let me barge into your house and take that. Here is the Pokemon Center. I mean, I know I just popped a potion, but I'm going to heal up again because we do have that rival battle coming up. And, yeah, let's head on out and see what else is going on in town. I know we have a Pokemart here, which I definitely want to check out. And, okay, looks like we're already in Professor Redwood's house. Alright, whatever, let's just get this part over with then. So Professor Redwood, kind of like other Pokemon professors, you know, he's getting old, and he can't really do it all himself anymore. So he's going to make me and Billy go out and kind of, you know, try and complete the Pokédex. And in order to help us do that, he's going to hand over a care package. So you can open it up and, oh wait, I think you actually have to go in the bag and open it. I think it's going to be over on the key items. Yes, it is. We get the Orbtus Pokédex, a Redwood card, which kind of just shows that we're a part of his research team or whatnot, and then a town map, which in a game that I'm not too familiar with, that will definitely come in handy. So there you go. He's kind of going to give you a rundown of what you just received. And that's really all we needed to come here for. He's going to give us some Pokeballs as well so we can get to catching Pokemon. I'll take the potions too. I mean, hey, W Professor Redwood, man. He is loading us up. That is for sure. So he's going to say that there's been some like tremors going on around the region. And this is kind of starting, you know, the big plot line in this game. And he says that he wants to head to the Arken Tunnel in order to check out the first set of tremors. I guess they're like little earthquakes going on or something. You may have seen it but or seen it in the dialogue from that old man. He said like there was a landslide back by the Solanto path. I'm sure that was from another one of those tremors. So yeah, we've got some already like mysterious things going on. Over here's a little mural. It's actually, you might be able to make it out, it's a relicanth, so kind of cool. I don't know, I guess people here are just obsessed with rock types, so maybe that's why that is up there. And let's see what else is going on around town. There's the entrance to the tunnel, and I was kind of skipping through the dialogue, but you will be fighting your rival, which we'll probably end off the episode by doing that. Let's just talk to a couple more people in here. I don't think there might not be as many items in this place. Now, you can head down through the Arkan Hills a little bit, which, while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and list off some of the Pokemon you can get, because there's a good amount. You can get Marill, Lotad, Pidgey, Glameow, and Purloin. I think you can also find Bunnelby again, but again, just a nice variety of Pokemon, and some, you know, good variety of typings as well. It's not just like all normal and flying types, you know, all those normal type rodents. Right there's a tree that we can't cut down, just teasing us with that item. And other than that, I think that's it for Arkantown. So let's go fight the rival and end off this episode with an actual battle. I mean, we did a couple of wild battles, but come on, let's do this thing. So this is Billy, and yeah, I'm seeing it now. I think this might have been a girl, huh? Well, hey, my bad, man. I mean, hey, it's been 5-6 years or something like that since I played this game, so how was I supposed to know? But you're gonna have a Turtwig. Oh man. This is kind of annoying because it's just gonna spam withdrawal. I'm sure we could really use a crit here, Happy Feet. I mean, I'm not worried about losing though. We've got plenty of potions on our side, and yeah, I mean, this is just your typical early game rival battle. You know, you're gonna be spamming your Pound, or well, I guess if you did a lot of training, then you could have like, you know, Razor Leaf or Bubble by now. But it is fine. We got a crit, which was nice. Probably going to take about 2 more to go down, as long as she doesn't crit us or anything. But yeah, looking at that sprite, it seems like our rival is a she, so I'm not too sure. But whatever. We're going to stick with the name Billy. It don't even matter. We get Happy Feet to level 7, and we're still not going to get Bubble. I think we get that at level 8 or something. So, with the rival defeated, that will open up the entrance to the Arkan Tunnel. And hey, you just lost your Pokemon, shouldn't you go heal or something? But I guess not. Anyways, that will do it for part 1 of the Pokemon Gaia walkthrough. Hopefully you guys are excited for this walkthrough just as much as I am, because, I mean, a lot of the things in this game I just don't remember. And once again, I didn't even complete the game, you know, way back when I first played it. So, I'm going to kind of be discovering these things like the same time as you are. So, yeah, next time, it looks like we'll be heading into the Arkan Tunnel, and I'm pretty sure we'll be catching my first team member, which is exciting. Well, technically, second team member, but you get the point. For now, though, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.